Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm going to be testing Killer Instinct on the GeForce GTX 950. If you want to see how it runs on the GeForce GTX 750 Ti, check the description below, I left a link to the video there. And for FPS monitoring, this time I won't be able to use cam, since this is a universal Windows application. As you can remember, you need the Windows 10 store to make it run. This is not a traditional Win32 application, so cam won't work on it, but I notified the developers about it. For testing, I will use cam for CPU, GPU, and RAM usage monitoring and temperatures. As you can see, the CPU temperature, the usage, the same with the GPU and the RAM usage. Okay, so let's start with the options menu. I will start with 1080p. If I try to record on full screen with Shadowplay, it won't take anything. I mean, it won't record, only the sound, and it will be a black screen, so it will be the same if I test it like this. So resolution 1080p, I cannot go any further. I mean, I cannot do 1440p or 4K forced by DSR, unfortunately, so I'll keep it like this. Then motion blur on, reflections on, ambient occlusion on, bloom on, anti-aliasing 2, shadows on the maximum, textures on the maximum too, and that's pretty much it. Max settings 1080p, and I will do the benchmark for you guys. So okay, so as you can see here, the battle started and we're getting 60 frames per second, and as you can see, the GPU usage is not 90%, so the card doesn't have much of an issue running this. Now it's up to 98 when a lot of particles showed up. This is 1080p max setting, so the game won't go any further than 60 frames per second. The code of the game is tied to the frame rate, so it's how the game was meant to be played. Oh yeah, so far so good. And as you can see, the RAM usage is 3.5 gigabytes, so you won't have a problem running this with 4 gigs of RAM. And the CPU usage is below 50% too, so with a lower end CPU you will be able to play like this. So it passed. Let's go into the graphics and I'll do 900p with everything on the maximum again. Apply the settings and redo the test. So it was launched again, as you can see, and we're still getting 60s but with lower GPU usage, so it's totally fine. As you can see, I don't see a problem to run this. This benchmark that you're seeing right now, it shows pretty much the worst case scenario, since this character has a lot of particle effects going on when he attacks. So a lot of particles, post-processing, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this is the worst case scenario for what I can see, and I cannot play like like the characters in this benchmark. They play way better than me, so they are able to get all those awesome effects at the same time. So I think this is a good reference to keep in mind. Maybe on 1440p medium settings it will do. Okay, so it passed 2. 720, we will know that it passed 2. Maximum settings 720, we apply the settings and we redo the test. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, so far so good. Nothing to complain about here. You can play just fine. The game runs at 60 frames per second no matter what, from 1080p and below. For 1440p maybe medium settings, but I cannot test it out since the game doesn't allow me. But it should be fine on medium for 1440p. Yeah, look at that, I'm using 60% of the GPU now, not even 70. So for 720p this is way too much, but it's totally fine. Okay, let's see. And yeah, we passed, so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.